Hello Koopas, and welcome to the next installment of Clashing with Sumac. So our streak was broken. We lost. And we lost to a Libyan clan, which they were okay. We should not have lost to them. We just did not show up. They had a bunch of lucky, well, not a bunch. They had a few lucky 3-star go wipes, and we could not finish on their bases. They had a lot of bases that we failed on multiple times. You can see, based on the number of attacks, there were Town Hall 10s up here, so whatever. But we failed on this one, and then we failed again. Failed twice on cleanup, once on cleanup, 3 times here. I don't know. Oh no, never mind. That wasn't a fail. We 3-starred that one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened, but we just didn't really show up this war, and they did, and that was the result. We were up at one point. It was 36-3. I thought we had this in the bag. Obviously, any decent clan isn't going to give up, but I think we may have stepped off the gas, and then when they caught up, or when they were showing that they were going to catch up, we couldn't turn it back on. So it happens. We're gonna get back on the horse. Hopefully, start another streak. We had 20 something. I don't know how many it was before this one, but let's get right into it. So Brett, I almost didn't show this attack because he brought P.E.K.K.A.s, and I think he brought P.E.K.K.A.s because he knows my feelings toward them. But he didn't use them, so he gets to have a replay on here. He does a giant wizard attack, which super cool. He's a Town Hall 8, and I think he just wanted to save a bit of elixir, so he didn't bring dragons. That's alright. He'll hit Town Hall 9 soon, and once he gets golems and has to fill golems and hounds and witches and spend 7,000 dark elixir in a war, he will not do that anymore. And then we've got the Pole, who, by the way, good attack, Brett. You had 75 troops base in P.E.K.K.A.s, and you didn't use them, so that's pretty nifty. By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm drinking a little bit of beer during this, so you guys might have me not talking a bit. You'll hear some slurping sounds, because that's how I drink beer. I'm gross. No, then we've got the Pole here. He comes in, he says, these air defenses are all pretty close to each other, and this guy's daring me to attack from the southeast. He says, yeah, I bet you can't get him. Pole says, I'll do it anyway. Clear out some of these high HP buildings with the Barb King, and then he just brings it right on in. Nice, easy funnel. And then he says, I'm going to come right up the gut. And he goes Rage on the left, Rage on the right, Rage in the middle. And that sweeper is not relevant. It almost, well, no, it doesn't almost do anything. It causes a little bit of duress, but it doesn't stop him. It doesn't make the attack in doubt. And he's got three dragons? Yeah, 3 dragons to remain. Just plenty. So, good job, Pole. We only had 3 attackers who got 6 stars this war. He's one of them. So, only 3 people that we're going to show 2 attacks on. We've got the Pole again, coming in. And I really liked this attack. I liked the way he broke this down. He's getting a little fancy with his attacks, but it's fun to watch because getting fancy is a lot more exciting than seeing another, really standard army composition. I don't want to see another Town Hall 9 with I brought 8 wizards and 8 barbarians and 32 giants, because that's the only thing I know. So he brings his BK, which tanks for both of these point defenses, and then he drops a CC of max hogs, which sneaks on in here and takes out that air defense. He Zapquakes the second one. He's got a Rage still, and then nice, he does a good job with the funnel, and then just brings dragons right on in and gets that last air defense, and that's game. Again, he doesn't have a ton of cleanup. I mean, he has, looks like 4 dragons that survive, but that's 1 level 9 archer tower is all that's left, and he just did a really good job. Good attack. Really broke that base down. I mean, you know, not a lot of base to break down. Again, it's symmetrical, but good attack. Really good attack. Stein comes in, and alright. So Stein looked at this base and said, I'm gonna lower the CC, and then I'm gonna kill it. And then, wait, they've got giant bombs outside the base. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna revive my plan. Don't worry about the Teslas in the core, because that's obviously what it is. I'm gonna scout for where I think other giant bombs are that are outside the base, because clearly they're not inside. And then I'm gonna hit this with an Asian wall, and that's exactly what he does. He gets CC hogs in there nice and early, which is good because he split them up, some on the left, some on the right, nice and symmetrical. He puts some wizards down, so he heals on the left, heals on the right. And he's got the wizards before he even puts the last heal down, which is really nice. For a lot of people, they will do the hog part and then they'll put the wizards down. Not him. He is doing multiple parts at once, which takes a bit of practice, but he's getting it, and he's getting it good. So hogs are standing in the heal as they go and they deal with the skeletons, and yeah, this is a really good attack. I mean, it's pretty much exactly what you expect to see. He hits another giant bomb right here, takes out a few wizards, but who cares? And yeah, you got giant bombs outside the base. You better expect it to get 3-starred. Unfortunately, if you're facing a clan like us, even if you have people who have outside the base giant bombs, they might fail to beat your clan. So Fallen Elite does what he does. He's a great attacker. Let's see, it's number 16. Yeah. So he does the old school CC kill. He drops a barb and then drops a barb and then and he lets the wizards take out the CC, which is lovely. He's got a good portion of this, this side of the funnel is being created. He's got all the quakes here, and he creates a pinch point right here. That's the only spot the golems can go in, and so nothing. It's not like he's tanking 90 degrees of the base. He's tanking one small spot. Luckily, this archer tower doesn't really reach all that far. It's not like he's got to worry about not funneling in, but creating those pinch points where 2 golems will stand on top of each other is typically not what you want to do, just because you want a wide funnel. It doesn't matter too much with a Goho, but if you're doing a Govaho, you absolutely need them. And with the coming resurgence of Valks, they were never dead. They're a niche troop. They might be more widely used, and you're going to want to make sure that you create big funnels. So here he's got all these hogs that hit a giant bomb, and then they're not being targeted, so he doesn't need to heal them right away. He gets his heal down in a good spot rather than panicking and healing them immediately, which is really good, really smart. He got some minions because he decided to clean up with 2 minions rather than a wizard. Whatever. It works. I can't critique anything Fallen does because I don't think I've seen him fail on a Town Hall 8 yet. It's been in the clan for a few months now, so yeah, good job. Good attack. And we've got this one. We've got Fallen again. And he's got a Southern Teaser. So with this base, it's known the double giant bombs are here and here on the basically 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And so he's got to take those out. So poison the CC, kill the CC. And then with the way that these defenses are, he can drop a golem on the left and the right, and they will create a nice wide portion of the base that is tanked for. There's no pinch point, which is good because a pinch point there would be very bad. So it's good because it's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna still work on the commentary, but we're getting there. He's got a decent amount of wizards because he needs to nullify both those double giant bomb spots. He's got to take out this archer tower. He's got to take out this cannon, and he wants this mortar. He doesn't need it necessarily, but he does exactly that. Archer tower is gone. This mortar is about to go down. and he brings in the hogs from the top. He's got 3 heals still. He didn't spend any health. He didn't spend any spells on his kill squad. And if you have taken care of the double giant bomb spots and you have 3 heals left, yeah, there's no question as to what's going to happen. So he does exactly what you would think he's going to do. The hogs stand in the heal for the last giant bomb going off. They get healed up. And Fallen gets another 3-star. I'm a little jealous. Or I guess I'm envious. Good work. And then we got me. I only 3-starred one base. I failed on the second one. So this base is nice and symmetrical, so I decided to hit it with a Pentalaloon because I can. Standard stuff you see here. And then, excuse me, I decided to hit it with a symmetrical Laloon for the first part, for the opener. And I'm going to drop Hound, 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 and then I'm going to do Balloon, Balloon, and then I switched to single targeting. Right here I meant to go here and then get this Archer Tower, and I missed, and these balloons go in. I dropped the rages a bit higher than I should have. I should have dropped them so that they were still raged as they hit these Wizard Towers. That's okay. I've got at least, well, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I looked it over, said this queen is going to be a problem. I'm going to drop the 5th hound over on the right side. I'm going to rage over her so that whenever any hounds bust, all these pups are going to be raged when they hit her. Do that extra 170% damage, and that's really going to help for her to die, because I don't have a different plan. That's the only plan I have to take her out. Got the Max Hound, which has just a sliver of life left, but I have plenty of troops to clean up, plenty of pups. So, easy 3-star, not a very good base. I had an extra balloon there because there were 9 outside defenses that I targeted, and I brought 19 balloons, so 2 on each. And we've got Mort, which came in here. Hit this bad boy with a cold-blooded Goho. I think I talked to him and said, hey, you can't be bringing 40 hogs. It's just, you need something to kill the queen. And so he brought a couple extra troops. He misses with the first poison, he gets the dragon only, but that's fine. He misses with the second poison, okay, well, so be it. And then once the dragon dies, he drops this wizard. I think he wanted that balloon to die, but he needed to have dropped that a lot earlier. That's okay. So, he's got the max golem coming in. He's going to drop a couple wall breakers before he drops funnels. He's going to drop the other wall breakers. He realizes I can't drop it right there. The wizard tower's on it. He's going to funnel a bit. He's going to bring the king in. That golem's already dead, but he's got a level 15 king. All he needs to do is hit that ability, and it's going to rush in there, take out that queen. Exactly what happens. Or, no, the queen survived because, wow, yeah. Okay, the queen survived. He's going to come over here, and he's going to Asian wall this. He says, this base isn't good. I'm just going to heal in the spots where there are a bunch of defenses and clearly giant bomb spots. And there's nothing really to worry about. And he's exactly right. That's how to hit this base. If the base isn't demanding that you surgical it, hit it with a wall or hit it with mass hogs. There's no need to get overly fancy. So, yeah, he just runs through this base. Good heal spots. They're right where the hogs stand for long periods of time, right where all the defenses are. They're over giant bombs. He's got a lot of hogs that survive, and he's got 2 wizards up here. They split. One goes left, one goes right. That's exactly what he wanted. Good 3-star. Good job, Mart. Okay, I'm going to get into the next one, which is PP. So, PP had a pretty beautiful surgical. So you see on this base, it's got 8 2x2 spots. It's got a 4x2 here, 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 and here. This one is not between 2 defenses, neither is this. So here's a double giant bomb, here's a double giant bomb, here are Teslas, here are Teslas. There's no other spot where they could be other than outside the base, and if they're outside the base, they can be ignored. So He knows that. Again, he creates a little pinch point with this outside defense. It doesn't matter too much. He's breaking in here, puts his heroes down, puts that jump down so they can continue on that little path. He poisons the queen so that she won't do a whole lot of damage, and then also the hound comes out here while the poison is at its highest efficiency. That's while it's doing the most damage. It's at the end right there because it ramps up. And then he just surgicals the heck out of the space. Brings them in. He brings these hogs in nice and early while the kill squad was still up. And so those were all distracted defenses. Great heals over all these defenses. These hogs right here, I think that these ones would have gotten a lot of the job done. And you know he's going to make bacon, so he loses everything that's there. And he's got, some 10, maybe 12 hogs left over. He's got 2 heal spells left. It's not like he's in any danger of failing this raid. Just maybe not as perfectly efficient as it could have been. So he's got the last heal down. He's got some wizards for cleanup, and then he drops his poison on the BK so that he doesn't have to lose a whole bunch of hogs to it, which is fantastic. Hogs go in, they take the BK out because he's all slowed, and then he gets 3. Still got the Archer Queen alive, takes out the Hound, takes it all out. Good job. Good work. Got Zach here with an actual anti-3 base that he hits up. I don't remember how he hits this. A pretty good Shattered Goho. I know that. Very good funnel. You can see the army camp and then these low hit point buildings over here make for a nice easy one. He's got the wizards working from the outside in. The mortar is the only thing that can do any damage, so that pops a Tesla and he breaks in, and here we go. BK is still not down and the enemy Archer Queen is already dead. It's alright. So comes on in here, the BK dies to the CC, but the Archer Queen's gonna run in here and she's gonna start shooting at him. And then I like this. He's got these hogs in here. The Queen starts taking damage. He phases her while the hogs are already going. That's pretty solid multitasking. That's multitasking that takes a long time to get good at. So he does exactly that. Surgical, surgical, surgical. Makes some bacon because that's obviously a double giant bomb spot. And ba-boom, ba-boom. Queen's still up, rolling. He's surgicaling because he knows that he can sacrifice a few to that double giant bomb spot. He's cleared this other possible double giant bomb spot by taking out that other defense, so he's got no worries about the pathing there. And it's game over. Let's see what happens. He doesn't have a ton of hogs left up. I'm not sure if they're going to come in there and rock. Yeah, they're going to get on the BK, and then they're going to take everything out that the Archer Queen and the horde of wizards don't. It's a good 3. Zach's back. And Zach was the Town Hall 9 with the 6-star war. We had Fallen Elite, the Pole, and Zach, 6-star wars. So they're the ones we're going to highlight. And here he hit a base that is not anti-3. Again, just not good. Not a good base. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed we lost to these guys, but you can't win them all. And so we didn't. Alright. Got what looks like a Shattered Goho. Gonna bring those in here. He's gonna poison a little late, but that's alright. And he's going to just Asian wall this because there isn't a big threat of double giant bombs. This right here is a great wizard trap if you're trying to defend against Go Wipe, because only wizards will run in there. It's not like you're going to get P.E.K.K.A.s that go inside there at all, but it's not so good against hog attacks. I always get worried when I see pups, when I see lava pups that are chasing around hogs without anything that can target air, because they're doing all this damage on them and they can't fight back. And it's not like the BK where they can't fight back until the defenses are gone. No matter what, they're defenseless right there. And so the hogs are going to run around. And they're going to hit a couple giant bombs, so they're going to be low on health. They're still alive, but then the pups and the skeletons and the BK are going to make sure that they are no longer alive. And so they target this wizard here. He turns on him. He takes one shot, takes them all out. Great that they were bunched up. And then this is all he's got left. He's got 90%, and yeah, not a problem. Good work. And I said the BK targeted the Archer Queen so that the wizards could get a couple shots on him. So I'm gonna go to Posca. Alright. This base, I was really hoping to see someone hit it with a quad quake right in the middle, and then some sort of Govalo with taking out all these air defenses and then back end looms or whatever's left. Didn't happen. That's okay, because he got the 3-star anyway. So a decent funnel there. He's got one golem on this defense, one golem on this defense, and that prevents this archer tower and this archer tower from being able to hit any of his funneling troops. Had he only had one defense on the outside, at least one of those would have been free, which would have been a problem. Clearly, not a problem. So rolls in here, does a nice double poison to get all those pups down, faces the queen at a good time, and then another Asian wall. And I love the way he defused that double giant bomb. He did a really good job of triggering it one at a time, making sure that it was pre-healed, and just killed it. The other double giant bomb didn't really get triggered, so yeah, just killed it. Good work. We got 4. I failed. This is the last attack we're going to show. So this is not another Goho. This is a Golaloon, which is good. It's a Shattered Golaloon, and he wants to get these air defenses, the Queen, and the CC. And that's exactly what he gets. So he's got 3 wizards over here to take out this little cadre of buildings, all this high HP, which is great. He's got just one over here because it doesn't need a great funnel over there. He's got this open so that he has access to the queen, and he drops the Barbarian King before the queen, which I typically don't recommend, but obviously it worked here because he walked right into where the Archer Queen is, took her out. He's got a poison on the Hound. He's got a bunch of wizards that run in there, and they start shooting at the Hound. He tries to run away. They say, "No, come back here. I'm going to get you." These wizards right here, they run up. They take out this air defense. Archer Queen runs over here, Barbarian King, Golem, that second air defense is done for, and it's time to Laloon. So, it's time to Laloon. And he does a nice surgical attack with these Laloons. He should have probably been dropping the second Hound already. I think he realized a little bit late, oh, right, I'm supposed to put 2 on the first one. There it is. So, they get the attention of the skeleton trap, which is lovely. And then he's going to just surgical the rest of this. He's going to drop the last one. He's going to do 2 more balloons on each of those defenses. And yeah, a really good surgical balloon. So rolls around. I think he's got 2 hounds that are surviving right now. Does he only have 2? Oh no. So skeleton traps pop right there, and they get after one of the hounds, which is great. It's only a level 2 hound, but that's okay. And that gives them extra cleanup troops. So, rolls in here, throws an extra wall breaker at the bottom. I think this was kind of early in the war when we thought we were going to win. But yeah, it was an okay war. We could have done better, could have done worse. We ended up just sort of stalling, and it happens. We'll get back on the horse, hopefully start a new streak. So, till next time, this is Sumac from Koopas, wishing you the best. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll see